my channel. I do hope you're doing well. Guys, I'm so happy to have a freaking Christmas tree at the back. Look at it. Very high pitch, very high pitch. Apologies if the hair looks absolutely crazy. It's the first time I've washed it since I've had it done. Let me just tell you, the bathroom, it's not a good sight, and I have a feeling that my hair is going to bleed now. When you have it dyed like this, I'm scared of washing it basically. I get in, put my dye on, put shampoo, conditioner, quickly I don't like to wring it out properly because I'm worried the colour's going to fade. So what I do is sometimes leave a bit of dye in my hair. So as I've been combing through my hair earlier, my hands turned green. So that's blooming fantastic. So I think I'm definitely going to sleep with a towel, and I definitely cannot be having any light colour clothing. So hence my little, can you remember where this is from? Shein. My little Shein play suit. So my lovelies, we're kind of winging it again. As you can see from the title, we're doing a big old-fashioned fruit crumble. And my fruit crumbles, I like to do big. I don't just like to follow a recipe for like one little bit. Like I've got 4 containers worth because I think it's going to be a lot. I said at work that I was doing a crumble, and oh, everyone wants crumbles. So I am cooking a lot. There's probably going to be a spare one for me and mum to cook tomorrow. I'm going to do us a little bowl. But I like to have a lot of fruit. So I will leave down below a few recipes that if you want to follow it, you can do. But I pretty much wing it. To be perfectly honest, pretty much wing it. We are going to have a mixture of fruits, tinned and fresh fruit. I like to put oats in my topping for the crumble just to like give it a bit of texture, you know. So you're going to see an overview of the ingredients. Mama G is going to be here to help me prepare it all because there is a lot. There is a lot. I'm still contemplating whether to peel my apples or not, because part of me, I quite like having the skin on the apples. I don't know. The pears, I think I'm going to have to peel. But, oh no, actually, do I? I might quickly Google, do you have to peel your fruit? I don't think you do. Right, let's do an overview and hopefully I'll decide what on earth I'm doing, eh?
Ding dong, ding, them bells are playing loud and clear. Dong, ding dong, they're saying it's that time of year. For dreams of snow and stolen kisses neath the mistletoe. For kids from 1 to 96 with eyes and hearts aglow. Ding dong, bells.
Right, I do apologise for the god-awful lighting. It is so dark. It is so dark outside and I look so pale. I still do have a bit of tan. I'm going to stick with that. I still do have a bit of tan. Right, I like to stew my fruit a little bit beforehand. Some recipes you can just whack it all in, bake it for like 35 to 50 minutes. But I like to get my fruit stewed. So let's do the fruit that we don't need a lot of prep on basically. Blackberries. We are going to put 2 little tubs of blackberries in. So I've got 125 and 150. By all means, the measurements, I don't go by measurements at all. If you have been following me for a while, know that when it comes to my baking, it's kind of just winging it, ain't it? And then we've got 250 and 150 grams of blueberries. Oh, probably don't want to have the plastic in it. I mean, I don't want anyone choking. Also, people say to wash them. I don't. That's probably really bad, but I just chuck it in. Chuck it in, and it's good to go. I mean, actually, should I wash them? Yeah, I'm totally going to backtrack on myself now, ain't I? Just so that we all know, oh, and I'm going to lose blueberries. There we are. Whee! Oh, the little loose blueberries. We will give them a wash, just because when it's me and mum, it's fine. But I'm actually giving it to people, so... Oh no, I'm getting wet. Where's my tea towel? So yes, I like to have a mixture. You could also put frozen fruit. I do have a bag of summer fruits in there. So if push comes to shove and I'm slacking on the fruit and I need a little bit more, then we can put some frozen fruit in. But I think we might have enough. But saying that, this is Shan. She always likes to do things not by halves, innit? So blackberries and blueberries in. I couldn't be bothered to get fresh strawberries, I'm not going to lie. They was quite expensive in our local supermarket and they weren't really good, to say the least. Oh my God, I can't even get this open. Oh, there we go. Hey presto. So I've just got a tin of Prince's strawberries in light syrup. As I say, probably all fresh fruit is better, but when you're paying the price of the strawberries now and they're just not that great, I kind of begrudge it, you know? So, hope you've all been enjoying the Christmas content. You've had the house tour, the bedroom tour, the decorating vlog. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Oh my goodness, my phone. I do apologise. But yeah, I don't really like the look of these strawberries. Why do they not look like normal strawberries? Oh well, chuck them in. And I still didn't even Google, are you supposed to peel fruit? Let's have a look. Do you, I would ask Siri, but I deactivated her. Do you have to peel fruit for a fruit crumble? Don't recognise it. That's great, ain't it? Oh, it don't tell you. How to make a really easy no-peel apple crumble. Should we do that? I don't think you do. I really don't. You know what it is? It's just because I'm too blooming lazy to peel it. As we speak, it's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night and I've just come in from work. You know when you're just like, oh, can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. So you know what? We're not going to peel it. We'll give them a good wash and we'll be done with it. But what do I need? 120, 60. Right. That's my oat toppings. So, my lovelies, I kind of go a bit OTT. I need to refrain on cinnamon just in case people don't really like cinnamon at work. In mine and Mum's one, though, I'm putting loads of cinnamon. I've also got 2 tins of summer fruits. Now, I don't really know what these are. Mum just saw it and said it looked nice. So what have we got in it? Blackberries, blackcurrants, red cherries and raspberries. Okay. Is it in a syrup or... Oh, no, it's in a nice thick sauce. Oh, can you see that? It's almost like in a jam. Oh, it smells very sweet. That's another thing as well. So I like my stuff really cinnamony and really sweet, which probably isn't the best. And there's quite a few older people at my workplace, so I don't really want to be giving them like any sugar-induced attacks, you know? So we'll just chuck that in there. And then what I'm going to do is bring you down and put you on a nice little time lapse of me cutting all the apples and pears and trying to make it look nice. And then it can go on to stew for about 5-10 minutes. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, I've washed all my apples and pears and I've just realised I've got a melon baller and a zester, but I haven't got an apple corer. So we're going to have to go old school and just slice through it around the things. I've got my knife handy. Right, let's see, Shan, how are you going to do this? Because I can't remember the last time I actually dealt with an apple. We're going to do it like that. Cut the core out the middle. Guys, you wouldn't think that I trained as a chef, would you? You'd be like, if my culinary teachers could see me now, oh my goodness, they'd be mortified with me. They'd say, Shannon Lee. I'd be like, sorry, what were their names? Roy and Sean, I think. Are we all caught out? Right, now do I do them in like nice cute wedges like that? Or do I do them in chunks? Or do I do it just as a bit of a mixture of both? I think we're going to do it as a mixture of both. I like it nice and chunky and rustic, you know. I think also it's probably not the greatest idea. I need to roll my sleeves up a bit more and I think I'm going to bung my hair just in a loose bun. Just keeps it out of the way because heaven forbid a hair drops in. I mean, my goodness, I'd never live it down. I've never actually had a hair disaster when I've been cooking, you know. Never did. Right, let me bung my hair up and we'll get back to chopping some apples, eh?
They chime for now, it's Christmas time. Yuletide carol choirs, angels in the snow, chestnuts, open fires, rides from long ago. Hark the herald, all ye faithful, golden days of yore. Listen to the same old songs 1,000 times and more. Ding dong, bells they chime, for now it's Christmas time. We dream of snow and stolen kisses.
Right, hair is up and all the fruit is chopped. So now I put all of my seasonings in, okay? I put it on a number 4 just for like 5 or 10 minutes just to like stew down. So first thing is first, honey. I like it sweet. So how much do we put in? I just give it a swirl basically. There is no measurements when it comes to the filling. The only measurement is the topping, which for me, I do 240 grams plain flour, 120 grams butter, 120 grams sugar, and then 60 grams of oats. If I can open the sugar, we're just going to give it a little sprinkle, because you've got to think that apples are quite tart. And then cinnamon, see this is where, because I love cinnamon. I tell you what, oh God, that's quite a lot. We're, oh God, that is a lot. Oopsie. So I've kind of just like doused it in cinnamon, but we're going to go with it. We're going to let it stew down. Mama G's just come back, so I'm going to get her to do the crumble topping. I will weigh everything out. God, I look an awful mess with my hair like this now, don't I? But needed it back for like culinary etiquette, let's just say. Got my little thing. Let's give it a little stir first of all. You know what I was thinking? If I weren't doing this for work, I would have loved to put a bit of Baileys in it. But I can't quite do that because some of the drivers might have it and they can't be intoxicated while they're driving. So let's put this on, and in the next clip, you will see Mama G. She can be doing all the crumble for me. Look who's here. Right, Mum is in charge of the crumble mixture. So,
oh, I've got to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know how to do? You haven't got to do it so that it's really, really thin. You just do it so it's like bitty.
All right. What's that?
That goes in last. I've got me oats and sugar. Yeah. You just do it like very bitty. She does not like it at all, but she'll like the taste of it after.
I can't stand for doing things with flour.
Yeah, that's one of like your icks, isn't it? You can't. No, flour is like a no-go for you.
No, because it's the feel of it. I used to hate it at school.
Let us know down below whether you like Mama G or whether you like me. And the only reason I don't like doing this is because it gets under me long nails.
Yeah, but...
Mum's not got the nails, but it's literally...
Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Maybe as I'm getting old, I'm not so...
Because you don't have to do it like really fine bits. It's so that it's almost like a crumbly, and then you get like chewy bits when it's quite large.
Yeah, well, do some more, Shannon. It's only flour and that. We need some sugar in that.
Yeah, no. So now I'm putting in the sugar and the oats, and as I say, now you just carry on giving it a good old mix. I can tell she's loving life.
No, that's all right. I'm quite all right now. Perhaps it was just a phobia when I was younger. It was the feel, you know, with the flour.
Yeah.
The feel when you do that. Oh.
It's not too bad.
No.
We've got the fruit over here.
Oh, Nanny Doll will be well pleased with you if she was alive seeing you do this like this. But you never used to measure.
No, I have to measure for like the topping, but like I don't measure for fruit.
Yeah. But Nanny Doll just used to have a slab of butter, slab of do whatever. Right, we're going to have some honey.
Not in that. I'm going to see We'll taste the fruit once it's stewed because I might put a bit of cinnamon in that. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But that is pretty much done.
Right.
Thank you for your involvement, Mama G.
That's right.
Beneath the mistletoe to celebrate that time of war 2,000 years ago. Ding dong, bells they chime, for now it's Christmas time. Ding dong, ding, them bells are ringing clear and bright. Dong, ding, doggone bells, they ring throughout the night. You spouse of kin and child of sibling, come and gather near. Eat and drink, invade my house like every single year. Ding dong, I've been saying it's Christmas time again.
About how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate.
So we have not one or two little containers. We have 3 big containers. So now these are going to go in. I check them at about 35 minutes, but they can sometimes take up to 50. They're only on 180. Let's get it nice and golden and get ourselves some crumbles. Mum is washing up as we speak. I think she's very excited looking at all of this. Try not to singe the new gingerbread tea towels either.
Oh, yes.
Don't want them getting in the crumble, do we? Let's have a look. Put them like that. In we go. Set a timer for half an hour and then we shall see how it goes. And we should have some piping hot crumble. We're going to open some custard. We're going to, of course, have custard with it.
Yeah.
Right. So, the top 2 are done. I've just swapped it over to get the other one done. But look. Can you even see that? We'll do a proper pan over in a minute because they look very good and they're weighty. I'm just thinking as well, I don't know what the best way to transport these to work are tomorrow.
Oh no, you might have to put them in a
With
carrier.
tin foil.
No, put them in the tins with the thing in a carrier bag and don't go belting off.
I'm going to have to
'Cause
be
if
a sensible driver tomorrow.
Because if it's on the passenger seat, Shan, you don't want to brake hard and it ends up going on the top.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to be sensible tomorrow driving. We got tin foil, haven't we? Yeah, we just wrap a bit of tin foil. I'll take a couple of carrier bags. Maybe like my strong handled carrier bags.
Yeah.
Mum is doing the custard. I'm not making custard as well, guys, okay? I'm cheating with custard. It's a Tesco, is it the lighter one? Yes, Tesco lighter, so not as many calories.
No, it's not.
Is it the light one?
No.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, but it's not too bad. It's all greens. So let's put the thing on. We'll just put it on a number 3. Heat very slowly. And
Don't let it pop, pop, pop.
no pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
The other one is just cooking just to get a bit crispy. So we do a pan over of these, and then I'm going to take mine and Mum's little one, scoop it out, and then we can have it in a good old bowl with plenty of custard. Mum is actually just doing herself a cheese and tomato roll. I mean, she can't hold out.
I
for the
haven't had
crumble.
nothing today, viewers.
All I've had is a panini from Costa.
Still having a little bit viewers that I fancy because I'm still not well.
But she's going to have that and then have a crumble after.
A little bit of crumble, Shannon, yeah.
We shall see, eh?
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas
time of any baking video is the taste test. It's going to be very hot, so be careful.
Okay.
Very, very hot.
I think the crumble was better doing it yourself. Because you know, sometimes when you have it already done, it's quite chewy, isn't it? But this is softer. Nice
balance of sweetness. Still taste the cinnamon,
yeah.
But it's not too overpowering. When I done it, I kind of just whacked it in and was like, let's be done with it. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
I think and I like to put oats in it.
Yeah.
On the crumble. Just gives it like another little texture. But this is the perfect dessert now, and it's so easy to do. I know we've had like, I've made 3 trays of it because it's going into work, but you could get away with a couple of apples. If there was like 2 of you, a couple of apples, couple of pears, some blackberries or cherries, like whatever fruit you like.
The only thing I couldn't get was the cherries, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then it's literally, you can just do flour and butter for the top. Put sugar, put oats, put honey, syrup, cinnamon, put whatever you want on it. And as I say, you don't have to stew the veg on top. A lot of recipes just say chuck it in, but I like to do it because it gets like sweet and sticky. It's hot. Hot, hot. I just like putting the oats in. Some people I've seen also put chopped nuts in their topping for like another crunch.
No.
Nuts.
Oh, I would have preferred...
Like walnuts, like chopped walnuts.
No, but you know, with the thing on the top, I'd have preferred a good drizzle of honey. You know?
I would have put more crumble on the top. There's not a lot of flour left. So I would say if you're doing like a lot of quantity, you just want like a nice thickish layer. Not like really thick layer of crumble, but a decent layer. This is nice, but where it's a little bit thinner, it's more crunchy topping. I still like it.
And it's not really, you know, like some you get, well, like when you go to a restaurant, you eat into it and it's like, not claggy, but chewy on the top, isn't it? So you used all the fruit?
Yeah. And also you can put whatever fruits you want in it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to have fresh fruit, you can get a bag of like the frozen summer fruit medley.
Well, them tin things, isn't it?
If you really wanted to do it so easy, apart from buying a crumble ready done, I think Aunt Bessie does a crumble mixture, like the topping, you can get in a bag, and then you could get a bag of frozen fruits and literally whack it together and maybe just add a bit of cinnamon in or whatever you want for your taste. And that's a really, really easy way of doing it. But I like having a mixture of tinned berries with fresh berries because it's different textures.
Yeah. Plus we've got blackberries in there, haven't we?
We've got nice big chunks of pear and apple. Well, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
We are now going to finish off the crown. We are on the last episode. It's all coming to a head. It's all coming to a head. You've really enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah. But I don't think I want to go through 4 series just to get where I am today.
I don't think you need to.
No.
Because you know the story.
Yeah.
It's just if you want to see the acting. But I still think personally, I really like just the original series. Because I really like the lady, I think Claire Foy, who played her when she was younger.
Claire Foy, yeah.
Thought she was really good.
This lady's different, isn't she?
Imelda someone. She was in Harry Potter, the cat lady. Imelda Staunton.
No, that's the Queen.
Oh, you're talking about Diana?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was talking
something
about the Queen.
Danicki or something, wasn't it? Her name is something to Nikki, Dinah, or something to Nikki, the lady blazer.
I'm not entirely sure. So, yes, that is our first
Winter warmer.
Dessert edition.
Yeah, nice for tonight.
Mum's lapping hers up.
Considering last night was pouring out of rain, wasn't it, and this morning?
That's the thing as well, when the weather's like this, this is what you want to come back into. So, if you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Anything else you want to see us baking. I don't think there'll be many more, like, dedicated cooking and baking vlogs, but Vlogmas is coming up. So we might be, like, putting some bits together on a Friday or Saturday night. I've just had an email as well. Our butcher has got an offer, a tray of rump steak, a kilo of rump steak for $11.99, half price.
Well, maybe you have to go there Saturday, viewers.
Might have to have a little detour to the butcher. You're probably thinking, Shan, you're buying a lot of red meat. Like, we had the steak cottage pie. Mum went back and we got another bag of the steak, but it's really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking for, like, the next winter warmer savoury dish.
But it's not just for one meal, Shan. It does it for 2 or 3, isn't it?
But I'm thinking potentially to do, like, a pie, but just with, like, the pie crust topping.
All right.
Because I'm not really good at pastry, so it would be shop bought pastry. I'm not going to faff around. But, like, maybe, you know, like the containers we had this crumble in?
Yeah.
And then just putting a sheet of pastry over.
Put all the meat inside.
Put it in.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe, like, the braising steak. Maybe, like, mini shallots and mini mushrooms. And maybe some, like, Guinness or ale. Because I really do like ale now with steak. Kind of like a pub lunch.
That's what you put in with the thing we had, wasn't it?
The Newcastle Brown Ale.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Guinness, or we'll try another ale.
Yeah.
But like baby shallots, baby button mushrooms.
Okay then.
Kind of like, it is to me like a pub pie.
Mm.
Like a steak and onion and mushroom.
Steak and ale pie. You just put it all in the little round one of Lands or the oval. Put the pastry lids or a few of the, you'll have to get short crust, won't you?
I don't know, short crust or puff?
So you'd have to have a few on the top for puff, wouldn't you?
We'll have a look.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, you can maybe chuck some peas, because we do chuck a lot of vegetables in our pies. That is the one thing. Mm. We like a lot of veg, unless it would be the thing of like maybe just having a pie with mushrooms and shallots in it, and then we have some veg on the side. I'll try and find some nice veg recipes.
Oh, so it's what steak this week?
Rump steaks, so actual steaks.
And what's it, a kilo?
A tray is a kilo, so I think you get back 3 or 4 steaks for $11.99.
£3 a steak. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll be there Saturday.
We've got some peppercorn sauces in the thing, so we can be using them up.
Yeah, but the braising steak, the offer finished. But I mean, it was £8 and it cost 11, but it's still good steak, isn't it?
And it's a kilo.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, well, when Dada has it, he splits into like 2 or 3. Me and Mum don't, because, oh my God, just hit himself in the face. We don't, because we just batch cook it. So instead of doing like 3 separate meals, we'll think, right, we're going to do a big pie or a big stew. And I liked it because when we done the cottage pie, you pretty much had a bit of meat in every mouthful. Mm. It was nice. I don't like pies that like you're searching for the meat in it.
Yeah.
And like I say, gristle, you had a little bit because that is stewing steak, but hardly anything. But I hate going and having a pie and then you're like searching through for the tiniest bit of meat in there.
Well, Dad probably thought a kilo for us for 2 meals was a lot of meat, wasn't it?
But it weren't, because we got like 2 or 3 days meals and lunches out of that.
Yeah, you took some, didn't you?
We got a good few portions. If you saw the steak cottage pie winter warmer, got a good lot. So yes, we're rabbiting as always. Let us know what else you want to see us cook, sweet and savoury, and we'll be trying to get some more baking in the Vlogmas is coming up, because we start filming for Vlogmas, I think Saturday the 26th of November, which just so happens we're kicking it off, the Ideal Home Show. So if you remember Vlogmas last year, that kicked off on Ideal Christmas Home Show. And guess what? We're back there again.
We might not even get their viewers because evidently the train's on strike.
Yeah, I need to sort that out next week.
To stock. Yeah.
We shall have a look. But yes, take care, stay safe as always, and I will see you tomorrow. I think you've got some hauls coming. Oh my God, it is hauls. Guys, we're coming into Black Friday week. So as of tomorrow, which will be Saturday the
18th.
Is it the 18th? No, Friday's the 18th, so Saturday the 19th, you've got hauls every day for a week to celebrate Black Friday week. Whoop, whoop. Excited. And disclaimer before, all the bits in the haul will not be kept. Half of it will be going back at least because we have no room, but we like to get all the bits and bobs for you to show you the best deal. So yes, I'm going to stop rabbiting and we'll see you tomorrow with loads of shopping for the next week. Bye guys.
Bye.